Required listening with Amazon Music.
Dad music again?
The greatest guitarist of all time.
Wait, who?
Alexa, add this song to a new playlist.
Sure, what's the new playlist name?
Jack's Intro to Classic Rock.
Adding Stepping Stone by Jimi Hendrix to Jack's Intro to Classic Rock playlist.
Amazon Music, the simplest way to listen to the music you and soon he will love. New customers start your 30-day free trial at AmazonMusic.com. Renews automatically, cancel anytime.
Goldilocks Productions provides professional internet, TV, and radio shows in the spiritual and New Age genre.
Enjoy this presentation of the Jimmy Mack Healing Show.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Jimmy Mack coming to you live with another download and transmission of the Jimmy Mack Healing Show. We're glad y'all are here, and we're, of course, out of Clearwater, Tampa, St. Pete, the west coast of Florida. So shout out to everybody else that's coming in now from around the world. We appreciate everybody listening and dialing in. So you can always listen to us, of course, on the tablet, on your computer, on the phone, wherever you can get electricity and internet access, you'll be okay. A couple announcements coming up. Of course, if you're not already on our TGI Wednesday, it is our weekly e-newsletter. Definitely want to get on that. You can email us at info at jimmymackhealing.com, JIMMYMACK healing.com. So definitely look for that. We've got a lot of stuff coming up in store for the summer, of course, so we're working on now feverishly, and always something going on. So every week we bring you a different guest. Next Tuesday, of course, is the last Tuesday of the month, and that's going to be Reverend Debbie Deanspear. She is our resident transmedium, communication with angels and your loved ones in spirit, similar to our guest today as well. So we look forward to that, and just keep it coming in, folks, and reach out to us if we can help you or contribute to you in any way. This is really about us giving back. It's a huge part of helping and contributing and taking callers and doing intuitive messages, of course, and healings and helping all those we can. So today's special guest is Kim Cintio, and she's experienced special gifts of intuition as a child, of course. She was sleeping in her room at night and could see, of course, the spirits walking around the room. She thought everyone could see and hear spirits as a child, and as she got older, she realized that she was very different. I love that because it seems like, as you all know, as we age, we're told that that doesn't exist, we can't see it. And so, really exciting. Kim nurtured those gifts along with her love and devotion to Mother Nature and the animals which inhabit the earth. And in doing so, she's created a life dedicated to using her talents and intuition to nurture and inspire you. Kim is deeply connected to the universe and has strong and loving connection with another's loved ones who have also crossed over, and with spirit guides, angels, and spirit animals, of course. You can read more about her and schedule time with her by going to the website, www.indivinetime.com. That's INDIVINE time.com. Hey, Kim, welcome to the show. How are you today?
I'm great. Thank you, Jimmy, for having me.
Awesome. Thanks for being here. Our mutual friend, Lisa Remus, highly recommended you and thought you were my mother used to call the cat's pajamas.
Well, thank you, Lisa.
Right? I love it.
Yeah.
So thanks for being here. Tell folks a little bit more about you, what you do, what you like to do, what you're working on.
Okay. Well, I am a 5C clairvoyant. And what I mean by a 5C clairvoyant is that I have 5 clairs that are open and enhanced all the time. I choose to stay open all the time. However, I can close it down if I would like, but I choose not to. And the first clair that I'd like to speak about is clairvoyance, and that's clear seeing, and that's where I can see beyond the veil through my third eye, and I also can see with my physical eyes. Sometimes I'm out and about and I see spirits walking around in the store. Things fall off the shelf in the store, and I look and I giggle and I walk by. Hoping that I don't mind if somebody sees me, because that's who I am. And I also I just see spirit. I see animals a lot of times. Just recently, my neighbor's cat was really sick, and I did some healing work on the kitty. And the next day, I saw her, and she told me that the kitty, they had to put the kitty down because it was that kitty's free will. It was that kitty's will to go ahead and cross over. So she did, and with the help of the human, euthanizing her. And the next morning, I woke up. Now I didn't know that she went ahead and put her to sleep. But the next morning in my bed, I felt a little kitty or animal.
I love it.
Come and snuggle between my legs, and I'm like, okay, it's not my cat. I have two cats. I'm looking around the bed. It's not either one of my two. It was her kitty. She came and told me that next day that she had to put shortcake down. I'm like, oh my God, she came to visit me. She came and snuggled between my legs. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I help a lot of animals, and just out of the ordinary, if I see an animal injured, I go over and give it a healing. And more than likely, it was that animal's choice with their contract to go ahead and cross over. But they always, their spirits always come back and visit me, which is
very cool.
I do enjoy that. So that's the clairvoyance, although I got a little off track with that. The next clair is clairaudience, and that's where I can hear spirit, and I hear spirit talk to me all the time. I speak to them daily and regularly, and I hear them like I hear you and like I have a conversation with somebody else. And I can turn that off if I'd like, but I enjoy it. I mean, my dad always visits me and gives me information, so it's very helpful. Then the next clair is claircognizance, and that's clear knowing. If you're ever somewhere and you just automatically know something, that's your claircognizance, and that comes in extremely strong. I'm very grateful to have that clair. The next one is clairsentient, which is clear feeling, and you just feel stuff. I physically feel stuff. I can feel when I was first having my awakening experience, I felt spirits touching me, which now that I am very strong, that does not happen anymore. But in the beginning, when we have this awakening experience, we don't understand what's going on. You can feel stuff. And just like the cat, when the cat climbed in the bed with me, I can feel her fur against me. There's good and bad. There's good and bad with that, as you know. So, and as you gain more experience and confidence with yourself working with the spirit world, you can, command and demand these other things away from you. So, okay, so that's the clairsentient. The next one is clairalliant. And clairalliance is smelling. I smell when spirits are around me. Now, it can go both ways. It can be pleasant and it can be unpleasant. Now, my grandmother used to wear a certain perfume, and when she comes around me, I know it's her because I smell her perfume. Then one of my grandfathers smokes cigars. So when I smell the cigar, I know that's my grandfather. Now, the unpleasant smells.
Right.
I've noticed if somebody that was in the physical, that was walking on the earth plane, if they were a chain smoker, and when they cross over, they're still a chain smoker, and they test you. They'll blow it in your face, and they'll stay around you and keep blowing in your face. And I have a very, very strong connection with my spirit guides. And I just ask them to please remove this person, take this person away. I don't want to smell their cigarette smoke. Now, if a spirit had poor hygiene when they were on the physical plane, when they cross over, they still have that poor hygiene. I've smelled body odor, bad breath.
Wow.
It's not always pleasant.
It's not always.
And, you look.
It's not always roses.
No, and you look around. There's no one around you, so you know it's a spirit. So
love it.
It, like I said, it has its pros and it has its cons. Now, when angels are around you, a lot of times they smell like flowers. If you smell like a really nice gardenia smell or roses. Angels are partials of roses. More than likely, that's one of your angels that's, around you, trying to let themselves be known and get your attention. So I have all those 5 clairs open all the time.
Love it.
And I prefer it. I prefer it. I like it because
sometimes
this
it's
is
a lot
my
to deal
world.
with. You know that.
Oh yeah, and I can shut it off if I want to. And you have to be, if some spirit is bothering you, you have to be very firm and command them away. They're not just going to go away. If you have like a wishy-washy tone in your voice, they're not going to go away. They're going to say, "Oh yeah, she doesn't mean it," but you have to be firm, really firm, and just command them away. I also teach a class. Intuitive development to help you meet your spirit guides, and I feel that when you form that strong connection with your spirit guide, you can just call on them by name and ask them to remove that spirit from you.
Love it.
I feel that's very, very helpful.
Now, is that something folks can find online, honey? You do that online or phone, or how does that work, your course?
Well, no, I teach a physical class. I teach the second Monday, usually of every month, at Wings Bookstore here in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, and I also teach. I have a class. Yeah, thanks. And I have a class tomorrow night at Awakenings Wellness Center over here in St. Pete. Also, it's on 62nd and 9th.
Okay.
And
awesome.
It starts at 7:00. And it's like
and
a hands-on.
How do folks get a hold of you, honey, for phone or email, and get a hold of those classes, that sort of thing, if they're in the Tampa Bay area?
Phone or email, or on my Facebook page. I have a group Facebook page called In Divine Time with 3 dots after it. You must include the 3 dots, and I advertise on there pretty regularly.
Okay.
Where I'm going to be and what I'm doing.
Awesome. Well, we'll jump to the phones and at least mix it up a little bit. Got a lot of folks on the call.
I just want to mention one more thing.
Sure.
I'm also a multi-dimensional energy healer, and I work with highly evolved light beings that come through me, and I'm in like a light trance state. And this healing comes through my heart. And when I have a client in front of me, I connect my energy through my heart to their heart, and the energy goes in, and there's about 3 or 4 of them that go in, and they do psychic surgery. We do clearing work. I do mentorship work. I also, they go in and they how do they do? They go in and they do like a full scan, like a body scan, and they go in and they're usually healers, and they were healers in their times, monks, doctors, and they go in and they tell me what's going on. I do like a medical intuitive and go in
Awesome.
and they share with me what's going on, and this light goes in and they're doing like psychic surgery.
Incredible.
So,
That's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And all I have
Well, we're
to do
gonna
is focus it.
Yeah, that's awesome. We're going to take some callers, and I'm going to have them narrow it down to one little question, instead of read me. And that's probably one of my pet peeves is when they all go, just read me, give me a generalized reading. It's like, no, let's talk about relationships or money or your career or do something specific, So we'll let you go first, of course, with the callers, and you can spend a couple, 3 minutes on them, 5 minutes, whatever you're led to do. And then if I'm drawn in as well, I'll help them as all that I can, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Awesome. All right. Our first call's from overseas. Hi. How are you? Where are you calling from? What's your name?
Hi, my name is Anshul, calling from India.
Hi, how are you today? You have a question for Kim?
Yeah.
Okay.
My question is that I am on the verge of making a decision to shift in career, but somehow it's not happening in the sense that I get every time when I think about the financial aspect of it, I feel like stuck, and I am really not understanding whether I will be able to make enough money in this new career to sustain. And so I'm not able to decide to leave this one and take a leap and move into another one.
Okay. What I feel is that you're too much in your head, and you're over analyzing yourself. So what happens is you're blocking yourself. So if you just sit down and get quiet, do you meditate?
Yeah, I meditate, but I really don't am able to get into a state where I am really at peace with my thoughts.
You do or you don't?
I do, but it has not been effective till now.
Okay, well, I feel that you've got too much going on in your mind, and it's complicating your own thought process. So it would be helpful if you were to get in your quiet space and allow yourself to just allow yourself to sit there and just be quiet and listen for the answers that come, because all the answers you are seeking are within and inside.
Makes sense?
Okay.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah. Just so you know, we do see you leaving that current one to go to the second one. So whatever that second job is, and I don't know what line of work you're in, it doesn't really matter, but the first place is somewhat miserable, Vietnam kind of stuff. But anyway, the second one's coming up in about the next 30 days. So it's highly possible and probable that you're going to go do this no matter what. I just think you're trying to wrestle with it in your own brain. And it's like Kim's saying, if you would just kind of sit there and relax a little bit and meditate on it, the rest of this angst would fall down. I also feel like you're overly excited about it. This isn't even fear, and oftentimes we misplace fear for excitement. We're scared, and it's like, no, you're just excited about the new career. That's really what it is. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. He's blocking himself.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it's like Kim saying, you're really blocking yourself from that. So, okay, we appreciate you calling.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thanks for
Thanks
calling
a
for
lot.
overseas and listening. That's awesome. Lots of folks on the line today. You find that a lot, Kim, with your clients too? I mean, they're just standing in their own way?
Yes, absolutely. They're just, they overthink it. They're overanalyzing it. So they're blocking what's to come through. They're blocking their own intuition.
No doubt. And so we're just really hooked up with God stuff anyway, and if we just sit with it long enough, things generally will show up and improve, that's for sure. 212 is our next caller. It's Bryn in New York City. Hi, Bryn.
Hi.
You have a question?
Hi, Jimmy. Yeah. Hi, Kim. This is Bryn, B-R-Y-N, calling from New York City. Excuse me. Yeah, Kim, the past 2 days, something's happened with my energy. I feel like it's just almost like I'm in a void or just blocked. And I do healing work, and I'm interested in doing more energy healing with my hands and clearing work, but I feel just very like almost like the Walking Dead lately, and I just wonder what kind of phase I'm in or what. And this is not something I haven't felt before, too, in years past.
Mm-hmm. Well, are you open to receive a mini healing from here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so what I want you to do is go ahead and close your eyes.
Okay.
And I'm going to connect the energy from my heart to your heart, okay? So here we go.
Thank you.
Okay, the connection is made. Do you feel it?
I feel a little tingle there.
Okay, so here we go. You're doing like a spring cleaning. The golden light is going up inside of you, and it's like turning around. It's going in like a circular motion, like a vortex inside of you. Okay? It's clearing out what no longer serves. You're clearing off your penile gland. You're clearing out your clairvoyance and your clairaudience. You've got like a film over your throat. Do you feel like you've been wanting to say things, but you just haven't been saying them? You've been holding back a lot?
Yeah, kind of with women, just kind of always like go into the nice guy stuff, and I don't want to be that way with women, so I'm kind of like trying to like be more like, I don't know, something interesting or attractive. I guess that's my answer.
Well, this is clearing it off. They're clearing it off, and they're in there like with the golden light, just in a circular motion, clearing off your throat chakra. So you'll be able to speak freely and stand more in your power. They're going in and they're clearing out all the chakras, as a matter of fact, stretching them out. In your energy field. Okay, we're all done. How do you feel?
I don't know yet. I felt something's going on, and
you feel them inside of you moving around?
A little bit, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
You should feel a lot lighter. Do you feel lighter?
I feel a little lighter. Yeah, a little lighter. Yeah. Is this like a kind of a phase I'm going through, or like some kind of?
Well, as soon as I got on your energy, I saw like this like film, this milky film inside of you, and what it was doing, it was constricting and blocking what it is you're receiving.
Okay.
So now it's all cleared out, and you should be able to receive more freely.
Okay.
And you should feel a lot better.
All right. Well.
Love it.
I'll keep you posted.
All right, friend.
Okay, and also,
we appreciate you listening, calling in.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello, you're saying?
Well, I was going to say, do you use spiritual protection?
I try to do it. I do it, and not consistently.
You should do it every single day.
Right.
Do it daily, because I saw also when I was in your energy field, I saw like things stuck on your energy field. They're all cleared off now, so I would practice some type of spiritual protection daily.
Okay. All right, Kim. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling in. Appreciate it,
thanks.
buddy.
Thanks, Jimmy.
You bet.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. 270 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello, my name is Joy. I'm calling from Kentucky.
Hey, Joy, you have a question for Kim?
Yes, I do. It's about money. I want to be able to move from my apartment to a more peaceful place, and I'm wondering if that'll happen anytime soon.
Do you know anything about manifesting?
I tried. I've looked at it online and read about it.
Okay, manifesting is seeing something happen like it's already happening and living it like it's already happened. So if you want to see yourself more financially set, see yourself already having the money and having the mindset that it's already in your life. And that will it'll bring it forward to you. Right now, with the way the energies are on our planet, everything is instantly manifested. So if you see it in your mind's eye and see it or have the thought and the feeling like it's already happened, it'll happen. Does that make sense to you? So, and another way you can that would assist you in manifesting is making a vision board. And what I mean by a vision board, you get like a piece of paper or a poster board, and you cut out pictures of where you'd like to see yourself in next year, this time next year. Or if you want to speed it up, do it 6 months or 2 months or 3 months. But you have to put it on the vision board and put it somewhere where you see it every single day. And that'll manifest into your life instantaneously.
Okay.
Does that help you, honey?
Yes, it does.
Okay. I feel like you got about 90 days out. So not this month, June, July, August, sometime in August, by the way. Could be looking heavier at a house. You don't even test to own, by the way. You could lease option. So look into that, something where you could still be similar to rent. And they're not talking about a regular house, but like a town home. That's really good for you, too. But over the next 90 days, you're going to find something that would, you put money down and your rent goes towards the purchase of the house. And let's say after a year or 2 or 3, you have an option to buy it for X amount of money. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it does.
Yeah. So keep your eye out for that, too. Okay?
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks for calling in. We appreciate you listening to the show. Definitely. Yeah. Kim, you find it more and more that we're really moving that much faster in 5D and manifesting things like crazy and just going wild as far
absolutely.
as the manifestors go. Yeah.
I think things and they happen. It's like, oh
Love
my
it.
goodness.
I know, and it begs the question, like, did you think it and then it happened, or was it going to happen and then you thought of it? You know what I mean? So it's kind of the chicken or the egg stuff, I wonder.
Yeah.
So,
I know those.
very cool.
I follow the laws of attraction, so I try to, think of things I want, not of things I don't want.
Right. That's awesome. 818 is our next caller. Hey, Caroline, how are you from California? What's going on?
Yes, I'm doing good this morning. How are both of you?
Oh, good. Good.
Okay.
Thank you. Thanks for asking.
Thank you.
You have a question for Kim?
Yes, I do. I've been seeing lights, brilliant, bright, white lights in the last 2 weeks. And I started by being a thin, like a 1-inch light. And then I started seeing little small circles. And I would see them like in front of me, and then it'd be on the side the next second. And it's like 3 times like it's moving. And I just want to know if those spirits, what is that?
Well, it could be a spirit guide, too.
Oh, okay. So,
were they bright, white lights?
Bright, brilliant, bright. Yes.
Brilliant, bright. More than likely your spirit guide or the angels. They come in real bright, like almost blinding to your eyes bright.
Yes. Okay. Should I be trying to communicate or ask questions and see what I get, or
you can?
or they
and you know what? You can either speak out loud or in your mind.
Okay.
You know, like silently, like telepathically, because spirits communicate with us telepathically.
Right, that's true. Wondering if there's a message.
Let me see. Let me look in your energy. Give me a second.
Thank you.
First of all, they want you to know that they're there.
Okay.
Is there a big event going to be happening in your life soon?
Big event. My birthday is August 22nd. Other than that, I don't know about a big event. This is May, June, July. Maybe there's a big event coming up, maybe.
I'm sensing there's something, you have a big event coming up. And they're all, you know, a lot of times when we have something coming that's big in our life, a lot of spirits come and congregate around you.
Oh, okay.
It could be a birth, a death, a wedding, some kind of big event. And they usually come and congregate around you.
Okay.
So let me see. Let me see what else they say here. Do you practice any type of automatic writing? Any kind of writing?
I haven't. No, I haven't. I should do it.
Do you know what that is?
Yes, you sit with paper and pen and you let your hands move. If it's, I don't know what you could write to get it going, but you just do it every day about the same time, and eventually you start getting messages and your hand will be moving.
Right. It's like a meditative state to write, to receive answers from spirit. So what they're saying is ask them a question and then underline it and then get in a meditative state and allow the information to come and just let your hand freely write. Because they don't want to communicate with me why they're coming to you. They want you to do it yourself. They say you have the gift, but you're not really practicing because you don't trust yourself. They're saying they want you to trust yourself more.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Trust myself and just do it. Okay, ask them a question and then sit there and wait for the answer.
Right, and just get in a meditative state, take a few breaths, and just let it flow, and just let your hand go, and write. They want to communicate directly with you. They're telling me they want to connect with you, and they're not really sharing any information with me.
Okay, that's right. Well, okay. Thank you, Kim. That was very helpful.
Yeah, we're glad you called in, honey. It definitely all feels good to me. So, and I feel like the same event that she's talking about would be the end of July. So it's not your birthday. So you might find out something that you didn't already know. You know, there'll be some sort of a big celebration event end of July. I don't see it as bad. It's good. You might have a relative that's throwing a big wedding and it was some impromptu thing or something like that. Any time that stuff shows up, I see it as only great signs. You know, anything that's brilliant. You can go on Google and just go to images and type in orbs and you'll see all kinds of stuff. We capture it all the time in photography and all that, and I always see stuff around my granddaughter who's wicked intuitive and she's 3, so it's really quite funny. Yeah. Makes sense, love?
Yes, it does.
Oh,
Thank
you
you for
bet.
the information,
Yeah.
both of you.
Thanks
Have
for
a good
calling
day.
in. I
Thank
see it
you.
is only good. You too. Thanks for listening, honey.
Thank you.
727 is Sarah. Hey, we know where that number is. You're in the Tampa Bay area. Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm actually
Good.
doing great. I have a date on Friday.
Oh,
I
good.
have another one on Sunday, and I want my good energy for them, and I want things to go well. And I just wanted to see if, and thank you, Jimmy, for all that you've done. And I just wanted to see if she has any read on all this process.
Well, is it different guys? I mean, help us out.
Yes. Yes.
Different guys Friday and a different guy Sunday. Good for you.
That's
Cheers to
awesome. Well, just hearing your voice, I feel that you are surrounded by love and light. I see you as a bright white light. And being that you're so open to it, you're only going to attract good to you. So keep your heart light open and see the white light coming from your heart and surrounding yourself with the white light. And it's only the love. If you put out the love, you're only going to attract that love to you. I think they're all good prospects.
Well, that's exciting. I think so too. One of them's actually a Reiki master, which I find exciting. So, and then
Is that Friday or Sunday night?
That's Friday. That's Friday.
Okay. We'll see.
So stay tuned. So yeah, I know I've been working a lot on just being more confident and, as Jimmy says, channeling my inner goddess so I don't get too nervous. And I have to just watch out to be more cautious on what's good for me, not good for me, because I tend to rose-colored glasses thing at the beginning. So just want to make sure I bring the right energy with me.
Right. You always have to be discerning. But I see you're so bright. You're so bright. You're only going to attract good to you. Your voice, you just sound so, I don't know, you sound like full of love. And, right now is when the twin flames are coming together. So who knows?
Stay tuned, ...
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for what it's worth, go ahead, Kim.
I was going to say, during this time, right after the royal wedding now, Harry and Meghan are twin flames. So they're like the beginning, they're like the platform for all the twin flames to come together now. So, go with how you feel. Don't think more with your heart, not with your head.
Okay.
Yeah.
And don't overthink it, right, Jimmy?
Well, ever. Yeah, 1990, never. Friday night tests a little weak for you. Sunday tests a lot stronger. I mean, just because somebody's into Reiki in our woo-woo world doesn't mean they're grounded or employed. That's something you want to
No,
look
he is
out
employed,
for.
like a decent, works at office, like a decent job. So.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's encouraging. We'll see. Again, it may be energy for whatever reason. Friday night is weak and Sunday night's really strong. Is it based upon her or him? It may be based upon him. So Friday night might go great for you and he's out. So Sunday night test a whole lot more compatible, right?
Okay.
So I don't want to date a movie star and I don't want to date the lady walking down the street either. You've got to find somebody that will resonate with you as well. So
that resonates with you in your heart.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. So makes sense?
Yeah, totally.
Awesome.
Well,
We're
thank
glad
you
you
guys so
called
much.
in. Oh my gosh, we're so glad you're listening to the show, honey. Thank you. Keep us posted, okay?
Yep, we'll do.
Thanks again. All right. Have a good one. 321's our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Casey. I'm also in Florida, but I'm on the other coast. How are you?
How are you, Casey? Thanks for calling in and listening today. You have a question for Kim?
Yeah, I do. This is all new and unfamiliar to me, but it's exciting listening to. A friend of mine that knows you guys recommended that I call. My question revolves around, I've been having some, I don't want to call them health challenges because I feel like I've always been uber healthy, but older, going through menopause many years back, and it just feels like everything got sucked down, and I don't feel like myself anymore. And I just kind of accepted it for a long time, thinking this is just part of aging, and I've come to realize that it doesn't have to be, and that I can feel better. And I just recently started with a new product, and I'm very hopeful about it based on other people's experience with it. I wondered if you could get any kind of a intuitive read that this is something that will be helpful for me.
Okay. May I connect with you through your heart to look into your energy field and see what the docs say?
I have no idea what that means, but by all means.
Well, like a healing, like I can go in through your heart and look and see where they're at.
Oh, please do.
Okay. So what I want you to do is take a deep breath and close your eyes while I connect. Okay, the connection's made. Do you feel it in your heart?
A slight warmth.
Okay. That's normal. Okay, here we go. They're showing me that everything is a little off balance. So they're in there,
Right.
they're going in there, and they're correcting that. And when I say they, that's the highly evolved beings, light beings. Do you feel them moving around inside of you?
Kind of feels, I don't know if it's excitement, but kind of when your chest constricts, when you're excited about something, I kind of feel that.
Okay. You're showing me your adrenals are off a little bit.
Yes.
So they're in there, they're doing their thing. I see the golden light circling all around it, going through it, around it, on top of it. They're putting that back into balance. Doing a check on every single organ in your body. Checking your blood. Doing like a spring cleaning. They're just checking everything. Do you feel tingles in your head?
Not really. I have a little bit of a barometer headache, so everything kind of feels tense there right now.
Okay. Like dull? Like a dull ache?
Yeah, I get them when we have the storms we've been having.
Okay. So you're an impact.
I don't. Maybe they're not on that coast. We're kind of covered over here.
They're just putting everything back in balance, coming back down. The swirl of golden energy is coming back down now. They're saying to eat more greens. Do you eat a lot of green vegetables?
Yeah, actually I do, but I'm happy to pick that up some. I've been doing some intermittent fasting, so I haven't done as many lately, probably.
Okay, they're saying to eat more green leafy vegetables. And if you can find a good green supplement like spirulina or something, make a shake in the morning, put spirulina in it, maybe some moringa to help keep the balance. M-O-R, moringa is M-O-R-I-N-G-A.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, and you can buy it either a powder or a capsule and put that in a shake every morning along with some spirulina, like a tablespoon of spirulina. You can buy that in capsule as well. I use it, and I use the powder, and I put it directly in my shake.
Okay.
Okay,
Are you getting
some coconut
any
water?
Possible read on the new product? I think you've ordered the product that I'm using. I was just wondering if you could get any sense of feeling on that.
What I feel with that is that's going to help keep the balance, and it's going to work with your own body to heal.
Okay.
And I think I know the product you're talking about. I don't want to say it on the air.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
That's okay.
Lisa said,
I wouldn't care either way.
No.
Excuse me?
Lisa said that you would know, and yeah, I was trying
to
call as well.
Yeah, I feel real good about it. I feel that it's going to keep everything, put everything back into pristine state like we were when we were 12 years old. It's going to help every single, all of your, your eyes, everything in your body. It's going to put it back into like when you're 12 years old, when everything was working properly. So it's going to keep everything in balance.
Everything felt great up until about 15 years ago, but going back even that far would feel fabulous. So, yeah.
I feel very good about the product myself. I'm looking forward to trying it myself. So,
and whatever it is, by the way, it tests good. So it tests good for you, Casey.
Thank you. I appreciate the confirmation and support. I've never done this before. This was fun. Thank you.
And I also want to share with you that you're going to feel them still working in your body for a little while because they're still like mending and fixing. So they say to drink a lot of water and keep yourself hydrated and don't do anything strenuous.
Oh, I'm packing, so that's
Love
interesting.
It.
Okay.
Oh, that's kind of strenuous. Be careful. Be kind to yourself.
Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks for calling, love. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Ciao.
A lot of folks on the call right now. You want to press 1 to raise your hand. Kim, what do you find in your practice you end up picking up as far as clients go? I mean, it's a little bit of everything, relationships, money. What are the major challenges you're seeing right now?
A lot of people are just like kind of stuck and they don't know which way to turn, and they got to kind of sort of get out of their head. A lot of people overthink everything and they worry and the fear, and that's what blocks the flow of everything. I see that a lot of self-help, a lot of self-love. Usually when people sit down with me, I always tell them it's not what you want to hear, it's what you need to hear, is what Spirit is going to share with you. And whether or not you follow up to help yourself, then they'll bring you more abundance. So it's all about self-love and taking care of oneself. So I see a lot of that. A lot of that.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, the same thing. Especially as we age, I find it's more important than ever to really take care of yourself. I go see my little chiropractor every couple of weeks, an acupuncturist, massage, a little bit of everything. And, often it might be hard for us to follow our own advice, that we're giving to others. So I feel like as we age, especially, you want to have a lot more self-care and do things that nurture us. I think people need to have a lot more fun. That's what I tell my kids anyway. We all need to have more fun. We really do. You need to relax. And if you want to binge watch TV, I'm fine with it. Play video games, go to the park, play ball, whatever it is, whatever your thing is. Gosh, go do more of that because it flies by, that. Before you know it, we're blinking and, the decade's gone by. So you end up with time scars on all the things you would have liked to have done. And, we definitely don't sit there and regret. We generally look back and think of all the things we would have done different or didn't do.
Right.
So
that is
very
absolutely
often,
true.
Yeah, my practice is across the board. I have a lot of phone and Skype, of course, and Zoom worldwide. So it just depends. Lately, I've been doing a lot of pets too, but a lot of folks are having anxiety, stress, and tension, as you know. And gosh, you need to only watch the news for a few minutes, and you can't get comfortable about any of it. I call it like the thermostat, safe and comfortable, and people don't feel safe, and they sure don't feel comfortable right now. So it's a very squirmy time, and
one thing Spirit always says is they say, don't pay attention, don't turn the TV off, don't watch the news. Because it is stressing so many people out, and then they get on this fear track, and fear's not good. It just manifests to too many negative things.
No doubt. Yeah, we definitely need more of the love balance. That's for sure. Well, I appreciate you being on the show today. We had a good time and took a lot of callers, and hopefully folks learned something from you as well, and that's always a plus. Tell folks again how to get a hold of you, and also let them know about the classes that you have and where they're located.
Okay. I can be reached on my website at indivinetime.com. That's INDIVINE time.com. I also have a Facebook page, which is In Divine Time with the 3 dots after it. The dots must be included because I have another page and it's not up and operating. And that's just the plain In Divine Time, the In Divine Time with the 3 dots. I also teach intuitive development and help you to meet your spirit guides. I share information that I receive from the universe and my guides, and I introduce you to your spirit guides so you can live the life that you desire. And I teach that at Wings Bookstore in St. Petersburg, Florida, and that's the second Monday of each month. The next class is June 11th. And then I have another class that I'm teaching at Awakenings Wellness Center, which is on Martin Luther King Boulevard and 62nd. And the class begins at 7 p.m. And it's a lot of fun. I teach, like I said, I introduce you to your spirit guides, and then I teach you how to give messages from your spirit guides. So everybody who attends the class receives a message from Spirit, and we always have a really, really good time. And I look forward to meeting new people, and I have a lot of people that, come every week, and they need another guide, and it's really a lot of fun.
Love it. Thank you so much for being on the show today. I really appreciate you sharing your energy and your knowledge and the healing and messages and all of it. So thanks so much.
Thank you so much, Jimmy, for having me, and it was really nice to meet you.
You bet. You too. Live out in the field, that's for sure. So we appreciate it. Folks, that's our show for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Couldn't get to all the callers today, but every Tuesday we're here at 12 noon. You know that. So please reach out. You can always email us too. You can find me at jimmymackhealing.com. We're glad to help you and contribute to you in any way that we can. I want to wish you that the rest of your life will be the best of your life, and remember to make progress every day. Thanks, everybody. Bye for now.
Motivation with Amazon Music.
You're still in bed? Didn't you go running?
Oh, I overslept. I'll go tomorrow. I'm getting in the shower.
Alexa, set an alarm for 5 a.m. tomorrow to hard rock music.
Okay, I'm up. The right song exactly when you need it. Amazon Music, the simplest way to listen to the music you love. New customers start your 30-day free trial at amazonmusic.com. Renews automatically, cancel anytime.